While exciting technology innovations are the lifeblood of satellite, what's most thrilling is to be part of an industry that the capability to actually improve the welfare of people around the world on so many different levels. When I first started at iDirect a few years after the devastating Haiti earthquakes of January 2010 that claimed the lives of more than 200,000 and demolished the majority of the infrastructure, we had the pleasure of teaming with Newcom International, the recipient of last year's Humanitarian of the Year Award, to bring internet capability and much-needed telemedicine to a 73-bed rural hospital 70 miles from Port-au-Prince, Hospital Sacré-Cœur. It was no quick or easy feat. A subsequent hurricane, flooding, cholera outbreak, and civil unrest hampered the effort, but 7 months later, they were online. In fact, the first test was sending cardiographic information on 7 pediatric pulmonary cases to doctors in the U.S.
Making the satellite industry relevant to the everyday common consumers. And we're going to achieve that in 2 ways. Bring the cost down as low as possible so satellite services become relevant and affordable by consumers. And there are multiple ways we are doing that. And for example, in Indonesia today, we're having 500 subscribers signing up per month on our satellite broadband services on our broadband platform. These people have had no capacity for doing anything, but now they're able to get broadband connectivity. They can do anything that they wanted to do in the internet, which they were not able to do before, but they're doing it today. The other way we're doing innovation is we're launching a lot of DTH platforms. There are 4 billion people in the world today that have no access to multi-channel TV. And these are countries that include many countries in Southeast Asia, Central Asia, and Africa. So we're launching a concept of free-to-view TV services where we're going to give 60 to 100 TV channels for free for consumers so that they can enjoy entertainment when they had nothing before. And we're not going to ask any money on a monthly subscription basis because we know that the market is so big that if we have such a large audience, we're going to be able to generate revenue on advertising. We're hoping, and our aspiration is, whatever we're doing, lower the costs and make bandwidth available as well as content available so that we can bring in the 4 billion people who are not connected to be connected.
There were 2 issues we ran into when we were trying to raise money. The first was that we were doing something in the space business, and the investors viewed that as a push-button risk. You either push the button and it either goes up or it blows up. And the second risk was that we were going to distribute imagery over the internet. And investors back 25 years ago thought that was a fad. They were 1 for 2. Space is hard, and fortunately we had a series of very patient investors. We've had over 2,000 team members, both past and present, who have stuck with us over the last 25 years as we've built a business. And we're very pleased that these days we are seeing a better world through the eyes of several billion people who are using maps to navigate their way around the world, to nations that are using our imagery to keep nations safe, to insurance companies, to energy companies, to really just about every walk of life. It's been a great 25 years. I'm looking forward to many more. We're hoping that we'll get the rest of the world, not just the few billion already that we've impacted, to be able to see a better world as well. Thank you very much.
When we introduced the product, it was not universally embraced by the search and rescue community because they were fearful that this device would lead dilettante hikers and others into harm's way, and they'd press the button. And the actual people that were there to save them would be in danger. Ultimately, it's become a boon to the search and rescue community. They recognize now that it is taking the search out of search and rescue. And that's huge. That's huge for everybody. Inside Globalstar, we have screens that display the number of rescues, and that ticks up every day. Currently, it's at a rate of 3 times a day. And indeed, there are literally thousands of people walking the planet today that would be dead were it not for this little $100 device. And whether it is those people or their families, clearly they're alive because of SPOT.